All right, if you're a young man, you have definitely struggled with this. And it's something that I am not too humble to admit that I have made a conscious effort to not do for 2 reasons, okay? So this topic is pornography with young men. So the 3 reasons, or a couple reasons, that I find pornography especially not good for you is, number 1, it teaches you that subconsciously that rape's okay? And all my guys watching know exactly what I'm talking about when I say the videos where the girl's like stuck in the washing machine, like something like this, the crazy shit, right? You don't realize it, but what is that teaching you? That is teaching that, like, if you see some girl that needs like help, the first instinct for you is to have sex with her. Now, for me, I don't want my brain to think of that when I see somebody that might need help, okay? Number 2, it teaches you to be a cuck. It teaches you to find enjoyment in watching other people have sex. I don't want my brain to like that, okay? And number 3, it doesn't, like, it's not real. So when you're watching this is teaching you to not value what a woman is, okay? So if you ever want a wife and a family and children, and up until the point where you have to like go find a girlfriend, your only interaction with women is in a physical and sexual way, and the only time you want any type of, you want to get off, like, you're gonna instantly look at women in that aspect and view them to nothing more, that you don't even take into consideration the fact that a woman is able to raise children for you. And most people don't even think that far ahead, but it's subconsciously, when you come time to have a girlfriend, like, the biggest factor in most people is sex. And don't get me wrong, like, you want a hot girl, but what I'm saying is you don't want to become so accustomed to the first thing that you think when you think woman is sex. And even though our as a mammal, you're gonna think that, watching porn incessantly draws you farther away from what a relationship between a man and a woman is intended to be, which is a marriage with children and to create life. That is the purpose of men and women, is to create life and multiply human beings. And the pornography just takes that away and makes men view women as purely physical objects, okay? And don't get me wrong, it is not wrong for a man to be physically attracted to a woman in any way. If you want kids or whatever, like, as a man, you're gonna be physically attracted to your girl, so you're gonna view her in a physical manner. But porn teaches men to view women as nothing but that. And I know young guys, especially being in high school, that's in whatever it is, college, like, you just get so accustomed to, like, only reason women create any type of importance to you is sex, okay? And obviously that is a big market. Like, the pornography is a huge market, and they profit off you being addicted to it. So they're gonna make it super addictive. They're gonna do all this stuff, right? And now they're actually pushing to create a transgender gay type of, like, context to it, which is very concerning, if you ask me. I don't want to be associated with transgender stuff. But other than, the reasons of why it's bad, let me explain to you how I have eliminated it from my life, okay? So for me, the biggest I guess variable you could say in the ability to not watch porn is get a girlfriend. Like, seriously, like, I'm not sitting here like gonna advocate for being a womanizer, so I'm not gonna say get this, a bunch of random girls and like no. Obviously, the best thing you can do to not want porn is to have a girlfriend, have somebody that you want to be with in your life long term that you can do that stuff with. Like, not gonna lie, it's uncomfortable to talk about, but that's gonna be the biggest component. Because as a man, you're gonna have urges. As long as you're not a no test Democrat, like, you're gonna have sexual urges, okay? And if you have a girl and you have somebody that, not just a girl that you just have to have sex with, that is not good either. It's not good to do that. You need to have a girlfriend. So find a girlfriend that you respect morally and you have a mutual respect for each other, that if that's something you want to do it. And that is going to create such a barrier towards that, because your girlfriend's not going to want you doing that, because you want to be attracted to her and her only because you want to marry her someday, right? Boom, there you go. Secondly, get some type of like browser security. Like you can look up like safe search browser and prevent that from even being an option in your search engine, okay? Number 2, work out and go to the gym. If you feel like you want to get on there and watch porn or whatever it is, dude, just get up immediately and go work out, okay? And it's going to help you a lot. And number 4, I would say a big component of not wanting to do that is be busy. Like when you sit around all day in your bed and you sit there and you stare at your phone all day. Oh, I got a 5th point too. And you stare at your phone, you have nothing else better to do. People that are bored watch porn. People that have nothing else in their lives going on sit there and watch porn all day. Okay? So if you like fill your schedule, like I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna do my homework at a library, at the coffee shop, I'm gonna go to work, I'm gonna whatever the fuck it is, I'm not gonna sit around and be a fucking degenerate and you know what I mean, and do all that stuff. So a key aspect in that is to just not be sitting around all day like a loser and actually have things to do, okay? Another key point. So if you want to not be wanting porn, a really, really good piece of advice I could give you is to turn your phone in black and white. So your phone is meant to be super addicting. These porn apps are meant to be super addicting for you. And if you turn your phone in black and white, then you're not going to want your phone as much. You're going to actually learn that like you don't give a shit about your phone at all. And you want it way less, especially, you know, how stimulating pornography is meant to be. You're actually going to want it way, 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 way less. And you're going to not have such a dependence on your phone, and you're not going to be like, oh, I'm going to look this up, right? So just put your phone in black and white, and you'll just mentally not want it less. So my advice to you is to create as much friction as possible towards watching porn. Like create a ton of friction towards getting to the action of watching the porn. Like unfollow the Instagram models, unfollow the OnlyFans, unfollow the porn stars, like unfollow them. It just fucking poison in your brain. You do not want that on your feed. Like, why do you even want that at all? It's bullshit. It's not good for you. Like, there's not creating any value for you. Having these girls in OnlyFans on your feed, like, why? You're just promoting it. If you see a girl on your feed that makes money from pulling her tits out, block her immediately. Like, you're giving all these girls this free attention. Like, you're making these girls so much money by being a little pussy and watching their stuff and liking it, commenting, so beautiful. Like, go get a life. Like, what are you doing? Unfollow any girl on your feed who whips her tits out for money. Do it. It's crazy the amount of money these people make off like horny little motherfuckers that are watching porn all day. It's crazy. So stop doing it, because it is, you know, it's not good for you. You know it is not good for you to do that and watch that. Okay? So go get a girlfriend, go get some Riz, and go talk to some baddies in real life instead of on the phone like an idiot, and put as much friction as possible between you and watching porn, and it will serve you, because it is not good for your brain, and you're falling victim to the crazy perpetrations of the left-wing media by watching it. Have a good day.